y'all, and welcome back to Trader Girl Tuesday. Man, Price has been on one. Am I wrong? Wait, let me check and make sure I'm up in atoms. Yep, it looks good. Okay, okay. Looking good. So I just want to let the record be known. Um, no technical difficulties today. I was able to let's call it pre-game, basically where I log into everything a couple of minutes before I try to start the broadcast so I don't have to worry about any buffering or whatnot. But yeah, let's hop into the charts. It's 9:30. This is what I meant by price has been on one. We took all-time highs and just been skyrocketing. And look at this big old gap we left, the new week opening gap. It's actually insane. I literally thought yesterday it was gonna fill it in, but it wasn't giving any type of retracement indications. Um, Michael ICT always says don't pick a top, so that's what we're not gonna do. But it only makes sense. So don't be surprised if we get a major bleed off. There's no way they're gonna leave this big old gap open. There's just no way. But as of right now, we're going to ride the wave until it reaches some type of pinnacle and give us some sort of retracement. So let's start off with news. Notice how the news is already pulled up. That's because I got prepared this morning. So yeah, news. We got some orange folders at 10. Government is still shut down. So I'm actually surprised that we're making all-time highs and the government is shut down. I wonder if that's some ploy, but I'm not here to get political. Yeah, so obviously we're bullish, right? I want eventually to see it fill in this gap, like that's what we need to see, or I want to see. And let's say today was the day that it retraced. That gap's not even in discount. So it could just fill it in for my peace of mind. But anyways, let's hop down to the 1 hour, see if we can find some indications of continuing to go higher, or it's time it's time to have some sort of retracement. So let's see what we got here today. We're respecting coming off of this busy, taking out the high. It's really difficult to see where it's going to go when there's nothing to the left, because Michael teaches us you got to look left to get right. There's nothing to the left. It's just skyrocketing. That's all I can say. Today we're respecting this busy. Let's see on the 1 minute. We have left this one open the 9:30. I'll indicate that. Give us some type of leg to stand on. Like, two things can happen with this. Either it can respect it and continue to go up, or it can invert it and give us some sort of retracement. But don't get your hopes up. Apparently yesterday, it gave no indications of retracing. So let's see if it's so bullish that it doesn't even get to this fair value gap, or if it'll give us a leg to work on, a stand on today. I also want to note that 15-minute one too. This 15-minute busy. Let me fix that a little bit. I added too much. Too less. Just right. pocket. Put it in our pocket. Okay, so it looks like we just touched this 1 minute busy. Let's see how it responds. Man, if it gives us an institutional order flow entry drill, then it is extremely bullish. I'm kind of hoping we can see it give us some retracement today together, just so I can be like, yay, TP, meow, 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 meow. I would love that. I'm liking what it's doing. If it is gonna invert it, we're gonna have to see it close below, retest, go lower, maybe reaching into this 15-minute busy. And that's really all I have. Are those two PD arrays? If it gets like overzealous and disrespects that, then it's going for these relatively equal lows here. If it if it respects it, then it won't show any type of respect in the lower quadrant if we're extremely bullish. It's going out. I love to see it. Come on. Give me a close. There we go. There we go. Look at that. It's only been 5 minutes and we already got one. Let's see if we can get a retest to continue lower. It did just take this low here. If that's all it's going to give us, I'm going to be like, how low can you go? How low can you go? How low can you go? Okay, so we're pulling back up. Let's see if it's going to invert it or if that was just a Judas swing liquidity sweep. Trying to see if it'll make its way back into here or if it's just going to continue to go higher. If it does continue to go higher, we can measure this to here to get a standard deviation to try to pick a TP for the bulls. Let me see what that looks like really quick. Yeah, it'll be like here or here for half standard deviation or 1 standard deviation. But that's not confirmed yet. If it is going to continue to go higher, we got to get back out of this fair value gap. But right now, it may be leaning towards this, which I would like to see. Set us up for some retracement for later in the week, because I do not like leaving this big old new week opening gap here. That's just doing too much. Perfect. We're respecting the consequential encroachment of this. Hold up, give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? All right, not much. It looks like it did pull back up into the upper quadrant of this first presented. Oh no, look, we do got a first presented fair value gap right here. Let me double check that really quick with my little cheat sheet. I think we have a first presented fair value gap coupled with this PD array that I notated earlier. Let me see. It's not a substantial one, but I think it may be one nonetheless. I'm gonna highlight it. Give us some more information, but I can't tell if that's one right there. Yep, that's the one. Okay, so let's indicate that. Okay, so this is our first presented fair value gap. You know what I didn't check? I did not check for an opening range gap. Give me a second. Let's see. Like, this is ridiculous. This market is gappy. Wait a minute. How many candles is that? You know, that is in our sweet spot. That is in our sweet spot. So I'm gonna notate the equilibrium of this. We got all these gaps. Like the algorithm cannot just leave all of these holes open. Like, ain't no way. Opening range gap. Uh-oh. There we go. Opening range gap, consequential encroachment. Okay, so let's see if we can play off of this fair value gap along with this PD array, VISI, to trade into my original target, which was a 15-minute VISI, which it looks like it's coupled with the opening range gap, consequential encroachment. So it all lines up to give us some sort of retracement, but it's looking real stingy. It's looking real stingy. See? See? That's what we don't want to see it. If it was going to retrace, then it shouldn't close above this first presented fair value gap. If so, it's looking like we need our standard deviation. TP here. Well, first TP here, next TP here. I'm going to indicate that as well. Leaving all these gaps behind makes me nervous for the future because these will be a magnet to pull price back down at some point in the future, and it's gonna be crazy. So I just wish they would do it now so it doesn't have to be so crazy. It can be more logical and, set up. But I don't know. I would like to see it today because it makes the most sense, but it's not giving. The fact that we traded up through this PD array, also the first presented fair value gap, we're closed above, retesting it now. That's breadcrumbs that it might want to go higher. I'm trying to look for the last line of defense for the sales, and I think we passed that point. Let me see. The 5 minute, yeah. It's looking like that ship has sailed. Especially if this continues to go higher. It's done for. If we can get it to fall out of bid, then that's another question. because that means it did not respect it. If it stays in the upper quadrant and continues to go higher, that means it respected. If this, then that. So now we're stuck between. This is exactly what happened yesterday. Um, when I didn't really hop on the charts, but I looked at it and it was super choppy yesterday too around this time. Let me go back. 9:30. Yeah. Like, look at this mess. Like, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth till 10 o'clock. Trader Girl hops off. But then it came down, respected it to continue to go higher. So we could have another scenario like that for today. Because it's just been this, and now kind of look at all these short, choppy candles. Pick a side. Pick a side. Any side. Give me something. Preferably what I want. But anything at this point. Okay, so we're back in retesting this fair value gap. I had a feeling I should be like this, especially with there being only an orange folder. Today at 10 o'clock, we had a very lethargic AM session. And we're like sky high right now. I am liking this stuff. Go ahead. Let's see the bodies. The bodies colored outside the lines, which that shouldn't happen, but it's fickle waters we're wading in. It should only wick outside. And what I'm seeing thus far is the bodies underneath wicking into this. So that's still pointing towards bulls. It just goes against my natural compass. I want to see it go lower. Fill in some of these gaps. I am liking that. Thank you. Keep going. We got to see it get out of this mess. I am liking it. Come on. If we can get into this 15-minute fair value gap, like, I'll be so happy. How many handles would that have been from the first predicted fair value gap? About 30, real slight, with a SL of 23. We saw a drawdown of 9. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. And then if a partial was taken here, to partial here, full closure at the opening range gap, that's about 59. That's like a 2 to 1. Let me see. Yeah. Close charts. It closed. Go ahead. Go. Yep. I love it. Go ahead with your bad self. This is what we like to see. This fall off right there. Like, I don't want to see no respect. Like, if we're gonna go lower, go lower. I'm loving it. This is what makes the most sense in my head. Go ahead. TP, come on. Give it to me. Why? Why does this keep happening? 3 handles away. Bro, if it does not smash my TP, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Come on. This is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Bro, what? If you all remember from last week, this is exactly what's been happening to me since I've gotten back. Bro, can't be. This cannot be the new normal. I don't allow it. I do not allow it. How many is that, bro? Three. Oh, not even three, but yeah, let's say three. Too funny, right? Too funny. We still have 10 minutes left. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm. The fact that it took so long and so much work and effort just to get there and just shot back up, it's that type of mental bandwidth you need to withstand the psychology behind trading. Because that, oh my gosh, hilarious, right? It looks good though. Come on, fall back, fall back. Do not leave me on a cliffhanger. Don't do that. We've been friends for too long to do that to me. Let me check the 5 minute really quick. 5 minute looks beautiful. 5 minute looks absolutely beautiful. 15 minute, I know you want to touch it. Just touch it. Just touch it. What Gordon Ramsay say? Touch it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Just a little bit, just a little. Bro, you cannot be serious. This is hilarious. There we go. Come on. It's actually comical. Why are they so stingy? Why are they so stingy? Bro, did I? No, it's lined up pretty nicely. I don't know. You know, Michael one time said the bodies before the Bissy. I saw that what was that last week? I think it was last week Wednesday he called like a low and I called the 15 minute and it didn't get to my 15 minute but it got to his low, which was the body. So I wonder if that's something that I gotta put in my repertoire. But I just wanna see it fill, especially with the opening range gap right here. Like it only makes sense. It's getting so close, but it's not touching it. Like less than a handle away. It's just comical. But it did smash this the bodies here. I think Michael would have said that. I gotta see if I can. Yeah, twice already. Let's see if that's all she wrote. Or can it give it to me? Yay! Yay! It hit TV Smash! Boy, was that difficult, yeah? It didn't get smashed, but it touched it damn right. Jeez. Finally, I was like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay, perfect. So let's do a little recap because that was exhausting. What I would have loved to see, this is what I love to see. Smash it. Smash it. Give it to me all the way so there's no question. Perfect. I'm glad we got to see it live here today. We called it prediction to fruition. It took the whole 30 minutes almost, with 7 minutes to spare, but it respected all of the PD rays that we would have liked to see, and it gave it to us. So we can't be mad. Yeah, so let's do a recap, right? So we've been extremely bullish, extremely bullish. However, Trader Girl likes to see some sort of retracement after so many highs have been taken. We have this new week opening gap calling our name, like Trader Girl, price. So I'm like, okay, let's see if we can get some sort of retracement for this morning. Ideally, I want to see a retrace into that new week opening gap, but we can't force it. We saw that this 15-minute BISI, we saw that before that, we saw that it's been respecting, right? The 15-minute BISIs took a high. I saw this 15-minute BISI left open. So we dropped down to the 1 minute. Price opened up, left a BISI behind, came off of the high. I wanted to see it. It gave a nice low resistance liquidity run to take this low. Came back up. Originally, we wanted to see it respect or invert this original PD array, but then I saw we had a first presented fair value gap, which we have to make allowance for. And so, oh, and in the midst of that, we saw that we had a opening range gap in our sweet spot with the consequential encroachment there. So that's 2, 3, if you include the new week opening gap. So that's 3 confounding PD arrays indicating lower prices. You know, Trader Girl likes to get the low-hanging fruit, especially with how the market's been going. So we were targeting the 15-minute BISI. Price respected. The first presented fair value gap was able to give us through the original PD array, taking out this low, playing on our top for a little bit. But it came back up, respected not only this PD array, but also this CIVI. Came down, took our low. Look at the reaction off of that. Yo, that's why you gotta take your profits and be done, because that can happen. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. What is going on? Like, we got news at 10 o'clock. Why is acting like it's news already? Is it me? Are my times off? Like, but anyway, so we were able to take the low and reach our TP. And yeah, that's probably all she's gonna give us. Like, that's probably all she wrote. So I'm just glad that price reached RTP online. We got to see it today. You can understand the difficulties navigating these like murky waters, especially when we're at all-time highs. You have to be lenient. You have to be patient. You have to be nimble, and you just have to read the tape. Like that shoot up there. Look how the body's closed though. So I'm not gonna keep going on because we got to my TP. That's when you gotta take it and get off. Like, go live your life. Big facts. Because I cannot play with Nas today. But I am glad that we got to see it. So screenshot that for your notes. I will do the same. And yeah, I hope you all had a good time. I'm happy that we were able to see this together. What I'm gonna leave you with today is I want to see this 15-minute BISI get closed in, because that can give us indication for this low and pull us back into this new week opening gap. I think that's a stretch to ask from it today, but just know that's gonna get closed eventually. But we can't pick a top, right? We cannot do that. So we're just gonna have to keep watching the markets and seeing what it's gonna go. Stay tuned. As you know, I am dropping daily recaps every morning. Check me out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I drop it on Shorts now on YouTube. I had a great time. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you next week on Trader Girl Tuesday. And yeah, I think that's it. Well, good luck and happy trading. Bye.